While many couples have walked down the aisle on Love is Blind, who's still together and who's got babies in 2024? Let's dive in and find out. Remember Amber and Barnett from season 1? Their relationship was packed with drama, especially with the whole Jessica situation.
I would have broken your nose. I'm not gonna lie.
But here's the twist, they're still going strong. They celebrated their 5th wedding anniversary and Amber wrote on Instagram, "Don't get me wrong, every day hasn't been perfect and Lord knows there is plenty that we have gotten wrong over the years. But the most important thing that I'm so thankful that we've gotten right is how much we are willing to work for each other to keep growing together." They recently talked about how a lot of their drama on the show was due to editing, chopping up their words, and creating more tension than was really there.
And they use one thing you say wrong and make it a whole storyline.
They also shared the big news. They're expecting a baby. Amber spilled the beans on a podcast with their Love is Blind friends Lauren and Cameron. Amber recently decided to go back to school and felt like she was mentally in a place to do it and has the support. But then,
over summer break, he just went and knocked me up. And I had
she even joked that it might have happened during Cameron's birthday party. Looks like these two are gearing up for an exciting new chapter. Lauren and Cameron were the first couple to get engaged on the show, and they're still basically perfect. They renewed their vows for their 5th anniversary.
And protect you through all the seasons of our life.
We're such criers.
And Lauren says that the communication carried them through their marriage. At their TV wedding, production actually stopped them mid-ceremony to adjust the camera angles. Lauren's dad even had to step in.
Cam, can you take the tux off so we can return it? The wedding was still going on. My dad was like, hell no, this is his wedding.
Cameron addressed the question everyone's been asking.
When are you going to have a baby?
As a community, can we agree that it's always inappropriate to ask couples when they're gonna have a baby? Because you don't know what couples are going through at the end of the day. And now they discussed it on their podcast.
We've been struggling to conceive.
The couple are busy with their YouTube channel, Hanging with the Hamiltons, and their new podcast, The Love Seat. First guests were none other than Amber and Barnett. Alexa and Brennan were fan favorites from season 3, and their love is still going strong. Brennan almost didn't propose to her in the pods because he didn't have a ring.
She said, "That's stuff that doesn't matter. You can propose to me with a ring pop, and I'm still gonna love you."
In July, they welcomed their first child. Alexa, who's been very open about her IVF journey on TikTok, shared their excitement about becoming parents with a sweet post introducing Vienna to the world. "She has mommy's hair and daddy's dimples, and we couldn't be more in love." Alexa's advice? Don't just marry anyone. Her and Brennan are still madly in love, and now they've got a tiny human to prove it. Colleen and Matt had their share of bumps along the way, and some fans doubted if they'd make it. But fast forward to 2024, and they're still happily married. They took their sweet time moving in together, 2 years to be exact, but better late than never, right? First night moving in, they had a dance party while cooking dinner in their spacious kitchen. They clearly know how to keep things fun. Last Halloween, they even dressed up as David and Victoria Beckham. Colleen said how friends warned her on the possible negative comments before going on the show.
I was like, oh, I'll be fine. I don't have a bad bone in my body. What could I do?
The couple did receive a lot of backlash on their relationship, but they don't let the hate get to them anymore. Zach and Bliss didn't have the smoothest start, especially since Zach was initially engaged to Irina. But when he reconnected with Bliss, it was clear they were meant to be. Not only did they get married, but they're also the first couple on the show to have a baby. Their daughter Galileo was born in April.
We have challenges in our relationship. We have highs and lows. We're figuring out how to be new parents. That's a scary thing.
Bliss shared the meaning behind their daughter's unique name, explaining Galileo was not only one of the great brilliant minds of our time, but the name also represents where Jesus performed his miracles. Kwame and Chelsea are still going strong, despite their bumpy start. They've described their relationship as a giant puzzle they're still piecing together. They also felt the need to address the baby questions and posted a video with a caption. "My response is, when the time is right. For now, we are enjoying each other and growing in our marriage." They're great friends with Zach and Bliss. And this was their reaction to their pregnancy news.
Oh my God!
And they recently bought a house together. From rocking matching outfits at a concert to conquering the fear of heights together, they seem to be having the time of their lives. Brett and Tiffany are one of those couples that just make it look easy. Still happily married and now settled into a new home in Portland.
I'm always bouncing around the house, keeping Brett on his toes.
Brett said how he hates having problems and uncomfortable energy in a relationship, so he addresses it right away.
When I pick it up, I'm like, hey babe, what's up?
To keep the spark alive, they make time for regular date nights, and recently they took a dreamy trip to Jamaica. They also joined Zach and Bliss to celebrate Bliss's birthday, showing how tight-knit their circle is. Tiffany just got herself a new car, because why not add a little more excitement to the mix? Lydia and Milton had one of the wildest, most dramatic journeys on the show, but here they are, still going strong.
Marriage life just was awesome.
Honestly, a little easier than I thought.
Lydia's been really open about how amazing their marriage has been, especially with how Milton always has her back. On days when my own worries weigh me down, you always provide a sanctuary in your arms, offering comfort even when your own reserves are low. But it hasn't all been smooth sailing. These two are handling a long-distance marriage right now. Milton's working in Long Beach, and on top of that is working towards his second master's degree because apparently the guy just loves school. Meanwhile, Lydia started a new job herself, so they've been trying to balance new schedules and focus on their careers. But even with the distance, they find ways to keep the romance alive. Lydia recently shared how she surprised him by decorating the bed for his birthday while he was away working in Long Beach. She's got the surprise game on lock.
Que la cumplas feliz, mi amor, te amo.
I don't know what that means, but...
Amy and Johnny are the last couple standing from season 6, and they're still happy together. They have their differences, but they only make them closer.
He loves to do outside activities, and I'm more of a city girl. I feel like we balance each other out.
Johnny even paid to break Amy's lease so they could start their life together. The couple is now in a continuous conversation about having kids in the next 3 to 5 years. They faced a tough start when Amy developed stress-related chest pain earlier this year. Johnny supported her through it, encouraging her to step back from work, and their bond has only grown stronger. And from the latest season, 2 couples are happily married and making it work. Taylor and Garrett are one of them. They've been living in Fredericksburg but are hoping to move to DC, especially since it's been tough for Garrett to be away from family. Taylor describes him as her best friend, while Garrett says he's learned to relax, go with the flow, and not stress about future plans. And about Garrett's new style, turns out that glow up was all him. He said how he always loved fashion, even proudly putting fashion in his Instagram bio. And the last couple is Ashley and Tyler. While he hasn't gotten her name tattooed just yet, he's still open to the idea one day. The couple recently cleared up all the social media drama about Tyler's donor kids and shared how happy they are together. Ashley calls their relationship a once-in-a-lifetime love, and Tyler said, "This is not a game. This is till death do us part, and we mean it." And there you have it. These Love is Blind couples are proving that love can last, even when it starts in the most unconventional way. It's a testament to the power of connection and resilience. Which couple surprised you the most by staying together? Let us know in the comments below.